Here at Rick's Car Reviews. Today we're going over my 2015 Hyundai Elantra Sport. It's a car, gets you from point A to point B. I mean, my 60-year-old self, it's a good beater car to have around the house. Oh, would you look up there? I don't know if you can see that. I'm kind of blind on my cheater glasses. Yeah, there's a plane up there. It's doing a chemtrails. How do you fix this? You have to get my granddaughter out here to help me, but let's go. So yeah, here's a car. You know, it drives. Yeah, it does have these fancy turn signal indicators, you know, to let the car next to you that you're getting over, and you don't really care about them. I mean, why would you? It's got 5-spoke wheels. I hope that's 5 there. I can't count. I'm 60. Barely graduated high school. Got a I don't know, I think it was an 11 on the ACT. My granddaughter's so smart. She got a 21. Oh, she's a smart little lady. Okay, you really like this? I had my ex-wife made this. I just took the paperwork in there, divorce her. She's something, you know. I've taught myself that the best marriage is a divorce marriage. So, you know, number 18. Hopefully 19 comes soon. But, you know, here's the exhaust pipe. I wish they would have done something a little bit better. I mean, it's just there. You know, kind of like the flame is on the Statue of Liberty. I mean, you think about it, it does nothing. I mean, I bet someone has some, you know, liberal use of it, but I just think it's there. Kind of like this exhaust pipe is to blow out exhaust. But here's a reflector, so the person behind you can see you. And I mean, I don't really think cars should have reflectors, because you should just be able to crash in the car behind you and they can buy you a new bumper, and maybe if they're going fast enough they can just buy you a whole new car. But not my problem. There's LED taillights. Why is there a dang bug on here? Go away, get a life. Dang. But these are LEDs. I mean, you can cook the person behind you, you can cook their retinas nice. I mean, the whole point of brake lights is to be seen, right? So you can blind someone. There's a perfect balance of chrome on this vehicle. I mean, it's there, but it's not, you know, as much on, you know, the Lincoln Navigators that you can put your makeup on. Your ex-wife can't. Yeah, let's look under the hood, because you know we can't. Oh, there I am. 60. Big 6-0 this year. Let's see if I can put this up one-handed. Yeah, here's the hood. I bought this, you know, a year ago, but I washed it because I can, and I think that's good to pollute. So here she is, a 2-liter motor. It drives fast. I mean, you put your foot to the floor, it takes off. It's not a Corvette, but it gets you from point A to point B. What's that? A skewer. Someone's trying to get stabbed down there. First time I started the car up, the battery was dead, so I had to charge it. And I mean, you can see it. I wiped down in here. There's a car wash in my area, and I have an unlimited pass through them, and I just abused the hell out of it. I mean, 40 times in August I went. You know, people say that's obsessive, kind of like my driving speed is, but I don't care. I'm paying for it. I also put one of these K&N air filters on there, so I can pretend like I'm going fast and I can feel good about myself while I do it. You know, I mean, I put tape over this because it was jumping up and whining, because who cares? My blood pressure's so high right now, I could take probably 20 thinners and that wouldn't do squat. Oh, we forgot the trunk. Let's go check that out. Oh, shit. Damn. Ugh. Here's the trunk. I'm an EAA member because I can be. Here in the trunk, you know, it's pretty decent for a compact car. I mean, you know, it's nice. Here I got this little container. I have a bunch of safety supplies in it, so if I drive off a cliff into a ditch, you know, I can have some chicken noodle soup. I have paper towels. I have earmuffs for a boat and start it up and run it. correcting paint, so the time that I drove off a cliff with this car, I could just touch up the bumper where it scratched a little bit. It's a 50-foot cliff. I walked away unscathed, so did the car. There's my neighbor. Children. Yeah, here's a little child protective thing, so if you shove your kid in the trunk, they can get out. Dumb. Let's start it up. Start polluting. It's only a 4-banger, but you can do what you want. Let's hope it has enough juice in it. Ah, wow, look at that. So here's your wheel. There's a bunch of gadgets on it if you want to learn that stuff. I mean, I personally don't like it because it requires effort. I don't enjoy effort. Tachometer tells you what speed the motor's at in case you're just, I don't know, stupid. Here in the middle, I'll zoom in on that because I can. You can do your miles per gallon, and you know, mine's at 20.3. It idles a lot. I have remote start. So, you know, I like letting it sit in my driveway on the cold nights and warming up the environment. So I don't get good gas mileage, but you know, average speed, who cares about that? Estimated time of travel, ugh, who cares? Trip A, trip B, who cares? Range tells you how far you're gonna go before you get your money sucked out by the gas tax and the government. Wine. Yeah, you see it went down again. Oh, Dr. Laura's on. I've been listening to this Dr. Laura. She's really nice. I mean, she's got very, very true information, but she's kind of miserable. She will tell you this stuff, and it's the most harshest advice ever. Like this one, the daughter was doing like heroin, and her sister wanted attention from her mom, so she told the daughter to do heroin as well so she'd get the same attention. But I don't know. Here you got your window controls in case you want to tell your neighbors to eat it. Here you got a mirror. I don't know. Here's your distance button in case you're Helen Keller and can't figure out where you are. Your garage door buttons, they open your garage door. I mean, you really can't be that dumb. You got a sunroof in case you want to stick your head out. And I don't know. It serves its purpose. It's not a convertible. I don't know why it tries. We're going to close that. Oh, dang. Here you got a little glove box. You can put your cigarette lighter in there. Or USB charger. The kids these days don't know the real thing. Now, here's your shifter. There's a nice backup camera actually, so when you're leaving your wife after you just divorced her, you can see her flip you off in the background. Seat heaters in case you want to put, I mean, there's grill marks too, so you can grill your bottom. Parking brake in case you want to do donuts in cornfield. I don't really know why you'd want to do that, but you do you. Got a little glove box in there. Got a power inverter, some, I don't know, hairspray, phone charger. I mean, it's not really anything, but I bet you could probably fit, you know, a nice 9mm in there, something to take care of it. But, you know, glasses, sunglasses, who uses those these days when you can cook your retinas? I don't know, let's go for a ride. Well, innocent people, need to get out of my way. You know, I'm just trying to drive my vehicle. Oh, brakes are a little touchy, you say? I don't know. Let's go floor it. She's got to heat up a little bit more. You know, it drives nice. It gets you from point A to point B. It's kind of like your ex-wife. She's just there. But I don't know. It's a fun little car. I mean, she'll take the corners good. I mean, you can tell the corners are there, but let's go. Let's get some air conditioning. I'm gonna freaking die. Oh, heat. Oh, dang. Oh, freaking cooking like a salmon. Oh, we're up to operating temperature. We can give her some hammer. Oh, there's a stop sign. Oh, looks like we gotta stop because these innocent a-holes are just gonna... I'm turning. We're gonna go because... Oh, no, we can't. I would have to buy the new car and the insurance claim. We'll cut this Jeep or Hummer off because we can. Whoa! This thing likes to move. So this lunatic up here doesn't have any brake lights because he's a freaking moron. So we're gonna get nice and close to him and tell him who's boss. You know, I just, it's a really nice day. Let's see what Laura has to tell us.
So, your brother's a brat.
Yeah, your brother is a brat, and
you have a serious mental illness.
Oh,
and you have to go.
She's going off today. I mean, she probably didn't take her blood thinner for the day. Oh, there's a Jeep. That's one of the most pointless vehicles ever. I mean, it's kind of like my ex-wife. Stupid. There's a Jeep, another one. They're not as dumb. Oh, it's blind. Here's a nice little area. You can take a nice curve down here, and you can really see the truth in handling for this vehicle. I mean, there's a pretty house. I was talking to my 15th wife. We almost bought that, but I divorced her the next day as a freaking Christmas present. But, you know, oh, he's doing gasoline. You know, it is a correct diagnosis. We're not listening to Laura. She's kind of whiny right now, but this car really takes these back roads nicely, and you can really tell that it was designed for drives like these, and it really runs nice if you want to think about it. And I don't know, here's a map, because you're probably lost if you're driving in these erotic roads like I drive down, because the average individual doesn't need to drive down them because you can just drive down a normal road, but whatever. Oh, there's another Jeep. Today's a day of Jeep. Yuck. There's a house with a roof. Oh, but have a roof. You see, there's another plane. Well, I've been doing some research. I really like Alex Jones on InfoWars. He's got some really good points. They are putting chemicals in the water for the frogs. I truly do think that, because look at those contrails coming off that plane. Pilots can turn them on, you know. I've been flying for the past 40 years with, you know, Delta. I fly to Amsterdam all the time, and I'm telling you, they taught me in training, turn on chemtrails, but I don't know. What do I know? I'm 60. But I don't know. Overall, I'd recommend this car. You know, oh, let's floor it again. Whoa. She'll put you in your seat. Oh, we're gonna drive in the river. That would be a shame. So, I tell you, you know. Oh, there's a car. That's a nice one. Kind of like how sweet my divorce was with my wife. Oh, look at that. This was a 45 mile an hour area. We took the Corv at, you know, 55. It's probably suggested at 5 miles an hour because the government doesn't really care about you. I don't know. You know, I've just really recommended this type of vehicle for, you know, the younger half of our generation, the 55-year-olds, the baby boomers. Oh, here comes Grandma in her Buick. I can't say much. Oh, she's not a grandma. Oh. Kia Soul. I'd never drive one of those. I think I'd shoot up on heroin before I did that. Let's floor it again. Whoa, spicy today. You know, it's a nice car. I'd recommend it. Thanks for watching my review. You know, I'll have more stuff coming out in the coming weeks. I got another 2011 or 2010 Honda Accord. We named it Assel 9Q. But, you know, I've just got to find stuff to review, because, I mean, the governor is just doing this stuff because he thinks he's a communist dictator by forcing us in our houses. But what if I drove into that little pond, too? What a shame. Yeah, I do have earmuffs to run an outboard motor, but I don't have it on me right now. But, I don't know. I'm just... This coronavirus, it's destruction of the world economy as we know it. But, I don't know. You guys take care. Have a good one. Rick is out.